The Food is Culture Festival concluded its sixth edition on Saturday, the 3rd of April 2021, at the Pearling Path Visitor Center in Muharraq, with an event that brought together Bahraini artist and photographer Ghada Khunji with Mexican chef Irvin Morales from Cantina Calo restaurant, with the presence of Her Excellency Sheikha Hala bint Mohammed Al Khalifa, Director General of Culture and Arts, and a limited number of culture enthusiasts in the Kingdom of Bahrain, as well as media representatives.
So we meet this evening at the Pearling Path Visitor Center at the heart of the heritage city of Muharraq. We are finalizing Food is Culture, this wonderful experience. It's been going on for 6 years. Special thanks to the wonderful artist Ghada Khunji for her collaboration with Cantina Calo's chef. I look forward to future editions of Food is Culture. I thank all the guests who have joined us today. We're all following the national guidelines, and we're a small group, but hopefully the content of this festival, of this collaboration between the chefs and the artists, will be produced in a publication very soon. Thank you very much.
This year, as a sixth year, we explored a very different approach, had artists of a much younger generation and chefs also from very different sectors to come together and explore a collaboration. But the difference was this year we gave them 5 different venues in Bahrain. This allowed them to interact almost like having a third partner. And so they researched the venue they were in, whether it was Rafa' Fort or the Pearl Path Visitor Center or our museum theater. And these venues are very important for us as a culture and a history. And these young people came and looked at what this venue meant for their work, for their art, for their food, and brought these things together to create a very interesting collaboration. We wanted to encourage people, especially Bahraini businesses, maybe young chefs starting out with small shops, and get them to be active and energized in a very difficult year. And so we kept going with limitations, with registration, with a different approach so that we could still hold our event during COVID-19, and hopefully soon we will see a return to an easier normal time.
First of all, I'm very, very thrilled to be part of Food is Culture 6. So it's been happening for many years, and I think it's such a fantastic concept to bring something like taste into the art itself, because all the senses get used. And I did it as an homage to my favorite artist, Frida Kahlo, and sort of embodied her, and wanted to mix my own culture, which is from Bahrain, but also with Mexico. And both of us actually were related to each other, Mexicans and Arabs. So I took these 3 different scenes. The first scene was with the birds, which expresses freedom. The second scene expressed power. And the third scene is sort of life, love, and death, and those kinds of emotions. So, yeah.
Yeah, well, here what we're trying to do, it was basically in the first show to give to, well, we wanted to mix the culture of the Arabic with the Mexican also. So my place here was to give something of the Mexican food and culture here. What I did in the first one, it was 2 drinks, which are very popular in Mexico. The first one, it was horchata, the arroz, which means rice water. And the second one, it was chipiona, which is a kind of lemonade. And then on the second one, it was the hot food. I prepared mole oaxaqueño, with a chicken and some sesame seeds. And then for the third one, we made a dessert, which was a cheese mousse with berries coulis, and it was covered with chocolate and just painted with red glaze. And that's it.
Just that I'm honored that Baca chose me to do one of these performances, and with Chef Irvin from the Ritz from Cantina Calo. It's a dream come true because, you know, we have this restaurant called Cantina Calo, and to finally, it's like the two souls met together and we created this beautiful scene, and especially at this beautiful venue called the Pearling Path, which just opened. So I'm very, very grateful, and to all this beautiful audience that came out to see us.
No, well, thank you, and I hope like everybody enjoy the Mexican also culture, the mix of the Mexican and Arabian culture here, and it was a pleasure to be part of this. Thank you. Muchas gracias.
Mariam Al Bayati reporting for Bahrain International. Gracias por ver.